What up, everybody in YouTube world? Here's another video by your boy Efi's Voice. It is 2:10 p.m. 2:10 p.m. exactly right now, and today is Wednesday, August 26th, the year 2020. Today is Wednesday, August 26th, the year 2020, and it is 2:10 p.m. exactly right now. All right, Heather. In response to the complaints, the issues a lot of men of any race have with their race of women, interracial dating, hate, battle of the sexes, and everything. So here I go. I'm not going to single out any race. I'm just saying it applies to all men. A lot of men expect women to be undesirable but loyal. Some men, I don't want to say a lot because a lot of men get it right. You know the deal. But some men expect women to be undesirable but loyal. You know, that's basically what men are saying when they have a problem with some interracial dating and stuff. That some men expect women to be undesirable but loyal. That's basically what men of any race are saying when they hate certain interracial relationships. So if you don't like the fact that or dating any man of any race, even your own race, so even if the woman of your race is dating another person in your own race, but some men expect women to be undesirable but loyal. You know, if they just want you all to be all so loyal to them, no matter how uncool they are with you, if they're not too attractive to you or turned on to you or like to you, they don't care. They just want you to be loyal to them and be a bunch of ugly people all loyal to each other. Not ugly, but you know what I mean. Just people that are not cool with each other but loyal to each other. You know, so some men expect, I don't want to say a lot. I say some. Some men expect women to be loyal to them, undesirable to them, but loyal. You know, so when people complain, I may say a lot. I may say some a lot. When this video ends, I'll just figure out if I want to say a lot or some. I may say a lot of men or some men. I don't know which one I want to say. But that's basically what some men are saying when they have a problem with certain issues with interracial dating sometimes. You know, when some men have such a problem with interracial dating or who some women date, it's really not the woman, it's really them. It's not that, but it's really not that serious. It's not a serious issue, and it's really not the woman, it's them. You know, in most cases, tell you the truth. So, if she was desired to you, if she did look good enough to you, and she was turned on enough to you, and you're her type and compatible with her and get along with her, then she would be with you, and she probably would give you a chance and would date you. But the problem is some men do not realize that sometimes they do not think women look good enough to them. They do not think women are turned on enough to them. And they do not think some women are attractive enough to them. So another race of man may think a woman is all that to them. So he is the best criteria for them to date. You know, some men do not realize, I don't know why, they want you to spell it out for them. They just don't realize that's the way it is. They just do not think that some women are attractive enough to them, turned on to them enough, and good looking enough to them. And if you would talk the way they talk, you would end up to being unattractive to them, not good looking, and they'll be happy with that as long as you're loyal to them. You know, so some men or a lot of men expect women to be loyal, expect women to be undesirable, think women are undesirable to them, but loyal. Expect women to be undesirable to them, but loyal. They have such a problem with interracial dating. They hate it. They think you should stick to your race. I admit, we may not talk cool to other races of women in the long run, but you have to be aware that you may have not thought that this race of woman, your race of woman, was attractive enough to you, turned on enough to you, and cool enough for you. You know, otherwise, if she was, she would be with you or someone in your own race. You know, so I don't know why some men get such an issue, get so hateful. I think the reason why people get too hateful of interracial relationships sometimes is what people say is how people in interracial relationships act. They may spew out hate and anger towards the opposite sex of their race. That's why they may have an issue with interracial dating. It's not the fact that someone dates interracially. It's just the fact that some people that date interracially tend to bash the opposite sex of their race. They mean to put them down, degrade them, say, and stuff like that, and disrespect them. That's why some people may have a problem with interracial dating. Not the fact that people date interracially. It's the fact that disrespect, the way they talk to them, the way they disrespect them, bash them, and put them down. That's why people have a problem with interracial dating. It's not interracial dating. It's what people say and do to people. That's why. So outside of that, if you don't bash, degrade, and disrespect the opposite sex of your race when you date interracially, then no one has a problem with interracial dating. If no one does that, no one. Hopefully. So, but people gotta realize that and it goes the other way with men too. Sometimes women don't think men are handsome, cute, and sexy, and they don't talk to them in a such respectful and nice way. And another race of woman thinks that man is handsome, cute, and sexy. And sometimes the woman of a man's race don't like that doesn't think that guy's too handsome, too cute, too fine, or too sexy. And another race of woman does. And they have such a problem that she thinks that and dates him. That also goes with women too. Some men don't think women are turned on to them, sexy, beautiful, hot to them. And some women don't think some men are handsome, sexy, cute, anything. So it goes both for men and women. Some men don't think women are cool with them, and some women don't think men are cool with them. It goes both ways. I'm not just singling out the men. I'm singling out the women too, because men date interracially too. Y'all need to realize that. So sometimes women don't think their race of men is too handsome, sexy, all that. They don't think you're like that, and they don't talk nice to you. But they expect you. But another race of women may think you're handsome, may think you're sexy, may think you're cute, and may think you're right for her. And that's why she may date you. So some women don't realize what a man is to them too either. Not just men, some women too. So that's what this video is about. Some people expect people to be undesirable to them, but loyal. Some people expect people to be undesirable to them, but loyal. It's notorious in people of their own race. They always tend to think that some members of their race are so undesirable, so unhandsome, so unsexy, so unturned on to them, so uncute to them, and they just think that's the way it is. And the problem is that's not true. They just haven't spoke well to you enough. They just haven't expressed themselves enough to you well enough. And this goes to men and women, not just men and women. Some people of their own race sometimes just don't think the member of the opposite sex is handsome, beautiful, sexy, cute, nothing like that. And they think that's just the way they are. And that person knows that they have qualities in them, and they could look handsome, beautiful, sexy. A man handsome, cat sexy, and all that. Woman beautiful, sexy too. And sometimes another race of person may see that in them and say they're handsome, beautiful, sexy, and all that to them. And the person of their race may have a problem with that because I don't know why. Because you don't see it in them and you don't believe that in them, but another person of another race does. And sometimes the issue with that also is also within your own race. So sometimes people of your own race don't like you, and some person of your own race thinks you're beautiful, hot, sexy too, and they have a problem with that too. You may be black, white, Asian, and some people may not like you, men or women, but you may find another black, white, Asian in your own race that likes you, and still the person of your own race doesn't think you're cool and has a problem with that. And that's not even interracial dating. That's people of your own race, and they still have a problem with that. So that's what it is. I just gave a great example. Some people expect you to be undesirable but loyal in regards to interracial dating. They may not think you're all that to them, and then someone else of another race finds that you're all that to them, and they hate it. They don't see it. They don't see why you saw that in them. I don't know why you hate what they see in them. That's what they see in them. That's what they are to them. That's what they are. So people, everybody's beautiful, handsome, and sexy if you give them enough time. The whole thing about life is people don't give enough time for them to communicate with them and know them and talk to them. So they may not think they're anything to them. So if you give people enough time, you'll realize that they're handsome, beautiful, sexy, cute to you. But time issues, people in a rush, they want to they want to do things right now, and they may be right. They may not need to wait a whole lifetime to talk to you. So, but don't get it twisted. Everybody who talks cool, everybody who speaks eventually, everybody who expresses themselves enough and talks cool enough will find that they are handsome, beautiful, sexy, cute, and turned on to who they need to be turned on to, and cute to who they need to be cute to, and handsome to who they need to be handsome to, and cute to who they need to be cute to, and sexy to who they need to be cute, sexy to. But we just don't talk cool enough. We don't express ourselves. We don't give it time and stuff like that. So sometimes people in your own race don't like you liking people of your own race because they don't think you're anything, and then sometimes they don't like you liking people of another race because they don't think you're anything. So, all right, that's this video for now. Some people expect people to be undesirable but loyal. Why? I don't know. They may not expect you to be anyone in the long run. They don't believe that you are anyone. They sexy, handsome, cute, beautiful, sexy, and that's just the way they see it, men or women, and they just don't want you, and they just hate on you, basically, and then they don't like anyone else that likes you. All right. So some people expect people to be undesirable but loyal. All right. Have a great day. Peace.